client recently asked me an interesting question. He wanted to know if he should prepay his spousal maintenance, giving his wife a large cash payment up front, or he should pay it out over the course of a term. Hi, my name is Daniel Clement, and I'm a divorce attorney. Now, maintenance, or as it's better known, alimony, is a payment that's made by you to your ex-spouse to allow him or her to maintain some semblance of the marital lifestyle. It shouldn't be confused with child support, which is paid to the custodial parent to provide for food, clothing, and shelter for the children of marriage. Historically, there was no incentive to prepay spousal maintenance. The tax laws provided that it was deductible by the payor. So to prepay spousal maintenance meant giving up a pretty sizable annual tax deduction. But the law has changed, and maintenance is no longer tax deductible. So now that maintenance is no longer tax deductible, the question of whether to prepay maintenance really depends on how much of a risk taker you are. And let me explain why. Maintenance is generally paid for a term. That is, it has a fixed length, be it a number of years or months. But the payments could terminate earlier than the set term. For instance, if you or your spouse die before the expiration of the term, maintenance could terminate. If the recipient spouse remarries, maintenance could end. And in fact, in some circumstances, if the recipient spouse even cohabitates with another person in a romantic relationship akin to marriage, maintenance could be suspended. Not only can maintenance be suspended early, it can be modified downward. If there's an unforeseen change in economic circumstances, that is, you become unemployed through no fault of your own, disabled, unemployable, you could seek a modification of your maintenance payments. Maintenance could be either suspended or downwardly modified. If you prepay your spousal maintenance obligation, you're assuming the risk that none of those events would occur. You're assuming, for instance, that both you and your spouse would survive for the entirety of the maintenance term and that your spouse is not going to remarry. If you are considering prepaying spousal maintenance, then you should first negotiate the amount and the duration of the maintenance in the normal course without any prepayment. Only then should you ask for a discount for the upfront payment. After all, the concept of time value of money tells us that $1 today is worth more than the same dollar tomorrow. In making that offer to prepay maintenance, it would not be unreasonable to also factor in the other risk that maintenance or the full term of maintenance would not be paid. This should net you a substantial discount of the amount of maintenance you would pay if you had paid for the entirety of the term. But at the same time, this could be a win-win situation because it puts money in the hands of your soon-to-be ex now. She wouldn't have to wait for the entirety of the maintenance term. If you're considering a divorce or have alimony or maintenance issues, please contact me.